Hey everyone, hi Lynn, good to see you. Today we're going to talking about Notre Dame alumni. Of course, we often dedicate ourselves to helping others and to making a difference. That work requires tremendous passion and collaboration. Today we get to speak with an alumna who is truly making a difference, Lynn Malooly. Lynn, it's so good to see you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, nice to have you. I know you were recently back on campus for your 40th anniversary. Congratulations. For everybody who's watching today at home, Lynn is the executive director at Water for South Sudan Incorporated, a US-based nonprofit that provides access to clean water, hygiene, and sanitation services in South Sudan. Can you tell us a little bit more about that work?
Sure, happy to. So South Sudan is the newest country in the world, and it needs everything. First thing they need is access to water. So we drill water wells, we repair water wells, we teach hygiene education, and we provide sanitation services, which is latrines and toilets.
And this is incredible, Lynn, these photos. Tell us what we're looking at here.
So we drill hand pump boreholes that then are fitted with hand pumps, so anybody, even children, can operate them. We drill deep into underground aquifers that produce clean water that is immediately available for use. And we work in very remote villages where before the people have pumps, hand pumps, they have to walk. Usually it's the girls and women walk often miles and hours to get access to clean water. And before they have that access, people are drinking contaminated water that leads to sickness and quite often death, especially for young children under age 5.
Right. I know this might be tough to answer, but tell me a little bit about how Notre Dame has influenced your life and career.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Mhm.
I came to Notre Dame not knowing what I would do with my life, but I was a program of liberal studies major, which I cannot speak highly enough how much I loved that program and how much it prepared me for everything that I did in my life. And I also met my husband there, which led to us obviously getting married. There he is, one of our dorm dances. And I followed him out to Rochester, New York, where by the grace of God, really, I met up with what was at that time Water for Sudan. I was hired as their first U.S. employee. So Notre Dame just has shaped every aspect of my life, including, the lifelong friends that I've made there too.
Right. And now let's gear a little bit and talk about Irish Compass. You've made some really powerful connections on Irish Compass. Tell us more about that, please.
Yeah, so I've had a few people. I'm on there, and happy to be contacted about nonprofit work. And I've had at least two, nice conversations. Both younger women who've contacted me. One was still a student, and one I believe was wanting to get into the nonprofit world. I am so happy to talk to anyone. All it costs me is time. So I was very pleased when each of them reached out, happy to have a conversation. So the Notre Dame connection is amazing. And it's an introduction already. It doesn't mean, obviously you don't know the people, but you have that ND connection. So, you can say no if you want, but if the worst thing that can happen is someone says no, they don't want to talk. But
That won't happen though.
yes, probably not. Right. Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you for that little nudge. I think it's important to remind everybody of that. So clearly you are doing really important, wonderful work. If somebody would like to learn more or to even get involved, where can we go?
Well, our website would be the best place, waterforsouthsudan.org, all kinds of material on there. We are mostly privately funded, and it comes from individuals, churches, schools, Rotary clubs around the U.S. and across the world. We have donors in all 50 states and 65 other countries, and that's how we power our work.
Testament to what you're doing. All right, let's do a quick lightning round. Lynn, tell us
Yes.
your favorite place on campus.
Probably the PLS wing of O'Shaughnessy.
Wow.
Back in the day. It's a little refurbished now, but that was a wonderful place to be.
That's great. That's unique. I haven't heard that one yet. All right. What
Yeah.
is your favorite book or podcast?
Well, recently I just finishing, it's called The Seed Keeper by Diane Wilson. It's a beautiful, it's a tough look at Native Americans and their history in our world, in Minnesota in particular.
Interesting. I will pick that up.
Yeah.
And your favorite Notre Dame memory?
Well, besides meeting my husband, my very first game, we beat Michigan with a last-second field goal by Harry Oliver, and the stands went insane. And I remember thinking, where am I? What have I gotten myself into? But
Right.
it was super exciting, and just I couldn't believe I was a student participating in that.
Right. And I still pinch myself. Lynn, this was incredibly helpful. I just want to remind everybody watching, you can meet wonderful humans like Lynn who can help you as you make your way in this world. Or if you'd like to pivot, Lynn and I were talking offline about successful job pivots. So just head to irishcompass.nd.edu to learn more about how the platform can help you throughout your professional journey and to stay connected with wonderful people and, of course, the Notre Dame community. Again, it is irishcompass.nd.edu. Lynn, thank you so much for making time for us
Thank you,
today.
Erin. This was lovely. Thanks for inviting me.